Hi everybody, it's Eileen. How are you doing? Happy New Year. It's good to be back. I am rested up. How about you guys? I have been working on a lot of stuff behind the scenes and it's moving along. That's always a good feeling. Hi Kay, Joellen, Lisa. Hey Lisa, did you have your coffee? Hi Linda. How many feet of snow do you have? There's Charlotta. All right, now it's official. We can get the party going. Yeah, so did everybody have a good New Year? I hope so. We did. Hey, Sue. And another Sue. Hello, Sue. There's Leslie. Oh, good. Everybody's happy to be here. It looks like Judy, Joni, Golzan. I just put in my contacts and I swear they're all like, it's melting slowly. Okay. My eyes are not adjusted. I need to go to the eye doctor. I have a big list of all the things. Hi, Maz. Not rested. Hi, Julia and Karen. Chris Flint, good to see you. We've got Australia. Party. Hi, Allison. Yeah, wow, it was a long break. But we did a little traveling. Hey, Glum. Lisa Townsend, Jackie, how are you? Quiet but good? Okay, I'll take that. Hi, Sharon. Yeah, we did do a little traveling. Hi, Karen Rogers, Sue, Joan, Patricia, Brenda. Good to see everybody. We're all forming up here. Yeah, today we're just going to do this easy little Z-fold card. And I wanted to give you my trick. I'm not a mathematical person, but I did figure out a fun tip to use with this to make one of these, and I think that it would work. Hey, Karen Bierce, I'm sorry I didn't call you back. I've been on the phone all day, well, phone and email, trying to get this thing sewn up with my dad's estate, and I think I mailed everything out, so. Oh, hey, Jen White. I think it's all on its way, and we'll see what happens with it, but I have done my part. Hi, Anne. Good. Glad you're good. Hi, Darlene. Boy, it's been a while, huh? Hey, Anne. Charmaine, Rebecca. Yeah, so we're no stress today. Miriam, good to see you. We are just going to be making this quick, easy little card. Hi, Barbara. So, first, just a couple little things. I did receive my napkins, and I'll show them in a minute. Hi, Sean, is it? Helen, good to see ya. You can't measure to save your life. Good. I wanted to show you something I found, and half of it, the reason I got it was for the box, I'll be honest, but check this out. This is a real vintage machine-made steel figures is what it's called, but they're like this really cool typewriter font numbers. Oh, they're probably looking the right direction for you guys. Aren't they amazing? I got them at the antique store where we got our nativity set. I don't know if you guys were following that whole saga, but my husband has been on the hunt for life-size nativity figures. So I found some in an antique store. I sent him a picture. They weren't really life-size, but they were, you know, close. So he latched on, and we had to go up there and buy them. So we had an entire back seat of the van filled with these nativity figures. So I thought if he could spend all that money on the manger scene, I was going to spend $22 on my punch. That's what I thought, Chris, with the leather and with it. I think, because I have some other ones, the other thing that I really like about them is they're pretty big. They're about 1/4 of an inch. I don't like those ones that are so tiny you can't even see them. So these I love, yes. And the box, isn't it cute? Check that out. It's got its own little spot for them. The other ones that I have, I mean, they work fine, but they have a plastic case. They have no personality. Yes, years or dates. Hey, Laura Zabluski, how are you? So, anyway, what we're going to do today, we're going to make this little card, but you're going to see how you can use it was other other dies that you can add to this instead of the mitten if you want. And I kind of did, yes, stamping metal. I know, I love it. You were wondering about them? Yeah, that's what happened. So what he did was he put them on, we have like a barn with a little like lean-to next to it, like with a metal roof. So he pulled our trailer in, and he put like, I don't know how he did it, but what is under it? It's some weird thing. Then he put a tarp, and then he put the manger scene so you can see when you drive by. So it's facing the back of our road that's, you know, set pretty far back. Hi, David. How are you? I haven't seen you in a while. So anyway, there's 11 pieces to it. So he set it up, and he loves it. So he goes back and checks on it. Then we have a big blinking star. It's crazy. It's like a sideshow. It's actually really nice. So I'm happy that his dream came through. Hey, Katie and Jane, how are you? Good to see y'all. Okay, so let me just show you a couple things. What we're going to use tonight is we're going to use the mitten, but we also could use the teacup. We could use the snowman. And I also had an idea to use it with the frame of the trinket box. And if you guys haven't seen this one, it's a good one. I have a couple left in my Etsy store. I have these other ones too if you want them, but just going to show you a couple ideas. As you know, I went to a photo of the... I'll have to go take it. The thing is, it's hard to watch. It's hard to get a picture with the thing flashing. I had it on my Instagram stories, but I don't think I saved it. I'll see if I have it. I have a picture of them all lined up in the barn. The thing is, their faces are kind of creepy. Like the one guy, one of the kings, I think he kind of reminds me of the Burger King guy in the commercial. But, you know, when they turn on, they look pretty good. Anyway, was not my idea. But, you know, it was nice, so we did it. All right, so what else? I wanted to tell you, I did get my napkins from Mary Callan, and Mary, you went way overboard. Look at how thick this is. So I'll open this when the camera gets turned down, okay? What else? We have a trade show coming on January 12th by Sizzix, and I have some projects in it, so I can't wait to see it. I have not seen it yet, so stay tuned. On January 12th, I'll post the link, and with a creepy vibe comment. No, it's not creepy. It's really sweet, but it's like more kid-like, you know. But you can't tell from the road. It looks pretty cool. So, hey, there's Mitziana. Happy New Year. Yeah, the star was cool. It's like, it pulses, kind of. Anyway, all right, I'll try and get a video tonight. I'll go out. It's a little rainy, but... okay, and thanks to everyone who was part of our Comfort and Joy event. We had so much fun in there. I don't know about you, but we did. And if you want to keep posting your projects, we would love to see them, because now maybe we can take a breath. The holidays are over, and we can get that all together and share with everybody. And thanks to those who have. That was really cool. And I love seeing what you've made, and especially just to see the difference between everyone's when we all kind of started with the same idea. But it's just beautiful. I love watching it. So come in the Eileen Hall fan club. Hey, there's Anita. How are you? So come on over and see what everyone's making. Be inspired, and then you'll have it for next year. We'll just change out the little date to 2022. So this one's not even started really yet. Okay, so the next thing I just wanted to... Yes, you can, Jane, however long it takes you. Go for it. Hi, Deborah, Mickey, and Anita. Yeah, good to see you guys. All right, one more thing. If you want to pre-order the dies for this release, I have in the fan club, go to Eileen Hall Fan Club. I have a list. If you want to pre-order those dies, you can do that. You just have to sign up. You don't need to pay now. We still don't know how long it's going to be until we get them. The last word I had was February 21st. So, it's not that long. Hi, Natasha from Holland. Oh, cool. Good to see you. So if you want to do that, if you haven't joined the fan club, go ahead over. You just type in Eileen Hall Fan Club. A couple questions are going to come up. Just answer them. Say I saw Facebook Live, whatever it is, and you know, just join. If you don't answer the questions, you're going to sit in our queue for a week. You don't want to do that. You want to be in the group and see what's going on. So come on in, join, and you can get lots of ideas for all our journals, share, meet everybody. It's really a very, very nice group. So I hope you do. Come and do it. One more thing. We are featuring cards, and the reason that I did this card today, well, first of all, I need thank you notes for some of my Christmas presents that I got. So I thought mittens, you know, those are still, actually, we haven't even gotten snow really enough to wear mittens for, but that's more Christmassy. And then the background, I don't know if you can see, but it's snowflakes. And so that's kind of generic, you know, this season. So that's why I made these cards. And you can always use cards, you know. So, and I want to make some for my mom too. The only thing about this Z card thing is you don't have a lot of room to write in here. So I just kind of lettered stay warm. But, you know, you could do thank you. But what you can do is you can write inside this. So it's kind of interactive on top of interactive. So let's get going on this. So I think I will turn the camera down and we will get going on our little projects for the day, okay? And I hope everybody's doing well. All right. Let's turn it down. Okay. There we go. All right, let me get you up on the screen here. Let me just do refresh. Okay, so these are the dies that I used. And wait a minute, gotta get on my glasses. I don't know what is wrong with my stupid contacts. All right, let's see if I can find you here. Hello, there we go. Okay, and we have comments, hooray, okay. All right, so let's first, I cleaned off my desk so I can shove things that direction. But look at how many she sent. Mary, you were too good. All right, I'm gonna open this with my scissors. So what we did, this was a napkin swap that we did, just a real quick one, right around Christmas time, because we thought, well, you know, the spring is coming, so we can work on some spring stuff. So we have kind of did a little stash for the spring. Look at that cool butterfly. Oh, wow. Mary, you sent a lot. Oh, sun and fun. There we go for the beach. Look at that pretty one. Oh, wow. Ooh, I like that one. Oh, man. Mary, you sent a lot. You sent 4 of each. We were supposed to send 4, and now I feel guilty. I'll send you something, Mary. Board meeting. Yeah, I need one of them. Oh, look at that one. That is cool. I love that one. On a journal. Oh, that has a cool feel to it. This one is like, it's almost like, I don't know if you guys can see, but it's like bumpy. Feels really neat. It feels different than the others. All right, what else? Oh, kitty with by the Eiffel Tower. This is pretty. Can you believe all this art? Oh, look at that. That's great. He's just hanging out. It's cool deer. And this nice type in the background. Oh, bunny. Man, Mary, you got a good collection. These are pretty, kind of folk arty. A little rooster. Oh, hey, my daughter's today she got 4 eggs. So there's 4 hens that are laying in her chicken yard. Oh, she would love something made out of that. Let the sea in the sand. Oh, that's cute. Oh, that's a nice saying. Oh, and a card. All right, Mary, I'll look at it first so you Oh, it's pretty. Look at that. Did you color that? That's beautiful. Oh, look at her beautiful penmanship. Enjoy your napkins. That's really pretty. What a cool stamp. I assume that's a stamp, but maybe she drew it. We have talented people in this group. Come on. Thank you, Mary. Boy, I'm glad I got the good end of that one. I just sent her 4. What a loser. It was a busy time. What can I say? All right, now here are a couple other cards that I've made using the I was going to say muffin die. Mitten die. Jeez. I've been doing so much work on the computer, I can't even talk. But this is another one, and actually I use the same folder. It's a snowflake one. It's a 3D folder. This is made out of the mat board, and this one is printed on, you know, I did that with cardstock, so it's kind of cute having them together. I do like how that little fur, but now if you do use the mat board, if you use fur, anything that makes it more than 1/4 of an inch thick, you have to pay extra postage, so just so you know. But this one shouldn't be. The other thing that I did was I used some of that Scotch stuff again. I had to get a picture of this actually, so I stuck some, well, it's on the back here. Can you see that? And just that kept it closed a little, but then this went flying open. Wait a minute. This went open, so, you know, didn't really do much. But anyway, this is the stuff I was talking about, these reusable tabs that you just need a tiny little bit. But, okay. So those are the dies. This is a whole different thing. I just sewed around that, and I use that for a little pocket. There's a video of a thing I did over on Lindsay Ostrom's group, and there, I think that's in the, I think I posted that also on YouTube. So these are the dies that you could use these with. You also, if you have the snowman, he'd make a cute little guy in the corner. But these are the 3 that I kind of cut out and had on hand to work with today. So let's just get going with it, okay? So the first thing that we're gonna do is I want to show you the real trick of the Z card. And that is because I sat there trying to figure out how do I make it come out to 4.5, you know? So what I came up with was I tried different things, and then I realized all we're doing is we are taking 1/4 of this length, which is 8.5, and then you're taking 2 1/8, and that's your little middle thing. And you could move this, like this could be 3, and then you do 2 1/8, and then it's going to overlap. I kind of liked how this one looked. You know, you have enough to hang over, but, you know, this is a nice little strip too. So then, that's how I came up with it. So I'll show you the measurements, and we'll just do one. So here's all my paper that I used, and I'll just show you the ideas, what I thought I would do. This, I got my daughter, when I went up for the birthday party for little Catherine, she turned 1. She said to go ahead and I could have all of her photos. So these are her baby pictures from newborn down to a year. Look at that one. Check out the legs on that kid. She is quite healthy. Look at that. Little knee socks. It's crazy. Look at that face. Not that I'm partial or anything, but she is Catherine Eileen. Look at that, her little boa in a basket. What kid does that? That's in my backyard by our rhododendrons. That's when they were staying with us. There she is, hanging out in her crib, looking at the mobile. She looks like her brother there. And that's a cute little one. They're all cute. I love that one too, that blue. But this is the newborn one. So what I was thinking of doing was, on my printer, I photocopied, and not well. I mean, it didn't come out too well. I was trying to adjust the setting and I didn't do it, but I thought just for the purposes of the video, I'll show you how I did that. And I also attempted to scale it down, but it didn't go because I thought it would fit better in this other frame. But this is the frame from the trinket box. And if you remember, last week we made like a little, it was a, oh, where'd it go? We made a little notebook out of that. I don't know where I put it, but it was an index card book. So I thought, oh, wouldn't it be cute to put her in there? And I think it would be, what I'd like to do is bump that up a little with some foam. So what I might do is just cut another one out of foam and have that up so that you can kind of see the difference, you know. I just think that blends kind of nice. But this would also work on our card. So let's just go ahead and, no, that doesn't really work. The card base that I used was this stuff. I got this over at Michael's, and you get, 50 sheets, and they're 65 pound. I found that they moved a little better than if you use something really stiff, and I just used a craft cardstock. So let's go ahead and just cut one down and see what happens here. So I'm going to use my Caterpillar to do that because I love this thing. And I'm just going to cut this down 5.5. And let's do, oh, I did do some of these too. So let's just cut them and score them, and then you can see how they work, and then we'll have our bases, okay? All right, so like I said, we're going to use this as our guide. So I don't know if you can see that, but I have 2.5 inches here, and at that point we're going to score. Then we're going to go over 2 1/8 inches, which comes out to 4 5/8. So let's just do it. It's kind of hard to see here. I'm just going to go to 2.5, and we're going to score, and then I'm going to go to 4 5/8 and score again. And remember, the trick about it is you're going to take the width of your card, the spread, in half, well, in a quarter, and that's what you're going to use in this middle spot here. So let's just fold this up. And there we go. We have, so you could go either way. You could go that way, and that could be your big thing where you put your message and you pull open like that. Or you could have it like this, which is how I did it, but it doesn't really matter. Okay? And then you open like that. So what we did was we're just going to cut a panel that will cover our front. So let me get my machine. I might need that again. I'm just going to put that up there. Here is my big shot. And here is my folder. So this is what it looks like. Okay. Here is my 3D embossing folder. You could use either, a regular or 3D. That doesn't matter. And then we're just going to get a panel of white, which I think I had one already cut, but I don't know if that's, yeah, that should work. All right, well, let's just, now this is thick. This is 110 pound. I just thought it looked really nice, and it feels so smooth. I don't remember where I got it, but oh, I love this paper. All right, and then I'm just gonna, now this one you only need one cutting pad because it is a 3D folder. So I have my poor base multi-purpose platform. I've got my tab 1 in here. I think I wanted tab 2, but let's see if it goes, if it doesn't give enough pressure on here. Oh no, that feels pretty good. I'm gonna roll that through. Let's see what it looks like. If it doesn't have enough pressure, then I might roll it through again. No, this looks pretty good. That's pretty, isn't it? And you could spritz this with water. I just didn't want to mess with it because of the time here and, having to dry it and stuff. So there is our folder. here's our card. So I'm just gonna make the one that we did first, and then, you know, we can go through and kind of, let me get my smaller trimmer here, just to put this down. So that's gonna be too wide. I got a little bit here that didn't get embossed. And I don't know, let's just trim that off. We'll probably have to do it. Yeah, we'll have to do it again, but just for a general shape. All right, I've got all my appliances everywhere. All right, so we're gonna go this way. Okay, so the next thing that we're gonna do is we're gonna die cut our mitten. Okay, so back to the drawing board, and I have this really pretty piece that I've been hoarding. This is from Minte Papers, and it's their Winterland collection. Oh, I just love this. I love both sides. It killed me to cut it, but I did. All right, wait a minute. I'm just gonna fold this in half so I can, when I go to put it on my card, I got it right where it's supposed to be. Okay, so this is 7, say 7.5. So I'm gonna score that at 3 3/4, just to give a rough half, you know, halfway, because this is all gonna get trimmed off anyway. The thing that I really care about is the fold, and I want it to have a nice fold. Okay, so let's cut this down because we're going to put this on our mitten die, which is right here. Okay, we're going to use this piece, so I'm going to have to trim it out a little bit more. But if I think we can fit these little hearts on here too, and they would be cute. So let's just cut it right along here. Okay, and now what we're going to do, now this is something that you just have to remember. You want to line up the bottom and then keep one part here, because that's going to be the fold of your mitten. If you cut them both off, you're just going to have two separate pieces, but I kind of like using this as another element to the card to give it a little bit more fun. So I'm just going to leave a tiny bit here and cut this out. Cutting boards are all over the place. All right, and we'll run this through. And I think I cut another little strip out of this die. So let's see. Yep, got our little hearts. I'll punch them out later. There, so we've got our little mitten and hearts. They like it. Cute. So this is part of a snow globe. This was a huge design. I don't really care. I just like how it looks, and there is part in here if you did want to write on it. Okay. Oh yeah, Martha Stewart scoreboard. Yes, it is. Sorry, I have not. Hey, Davine, how are you? I'm sorry I haven't been paying attention. I just want to get this right for once. Okay, now the other thing that I did was I made like a little, where's our sample? I made a little strip, you know, because I had it and it just kind of was a nice accent also from this die. So I cut a strip here, and I'm just going to lay that on, oop, not thick enough, shoot. All right, let me quick cut another one. Hopefully that is thick enough. Yeah. I'm just going to lay that over it and run that one through too. I think we'll have all of our elements for this card. It kind of took on a life of its own, as it usually does. And I think I did even save a little piece that I could have used, but who knows where that went. So this is a nice sturdy cardstock also. So sturdy it doesn't want to come apart. Okay. So where did our mitten go? Here it is. Let's just, you know, wherever you want to position that, and then cut it off. And what I'll probably do is just glue it on, and then I'll trim it. Poor glue. They're all owned by American Crafts. Love that little rickrack. Yeah, it's pretty handy. I think last time I took my tape runner and just went over it, but however you do it. And I'll just set that down. And trim that off with my little scissors. It's easier to do it now before you attach it. Ask me how I know that one. All right, so we have our little mitten, right? We've got our panel. We have our card base. What else do we need? I think we're good. Yeah, so now we're just going to kind of put it all together. And then you'll see how easily the others go. The trick, I think, is just that part where you figure out the formula to get it to the size that you want. And where to fold. That was like driving me crazy. I have some, like 3 that I just destroyed trying to figure that out. So happy to save you the trouble. All right, so what I'm going to do here is, I could measure this, but I'm just going to really make some little marks here and hope that they come out pretty well. Let's trim this off first. And okay, here's one. And then, wow, that was close. Just a little bit for this one. Just trim another strip off, and then we'll put this together. I think that's all I did. It's going together quickly. Okay. And then I just used a tape runner for this. This is a Thermoweb tape runner. Shelly, you've lost 3 pinheads. Doesn't that make you nuts? I know. This is, I love this. You can't lose this. It's a pin, what is she called? Glue pin. And this is made by Dana Fink, and she gave it to me, and I love it because sometimes it knocks it down. When it gets low, it's, you know, but otherwise you have to be able to find it. So, yeah, I do like that. All right, and let's do this one too while we're at it. What else is everybody saying? Hey, Kim, how are you? I got your card today. I forgot to bring it down. I wanted to show people. I'll show them on Thursday. Hi. You need to make some cards. I know, me too. I've got a lot of thank you notes. So I'm just going to center this on the one panel. And then I'm going to take this one and center it here. Oops. Not sure that's straight, but well, not too bad. Why did I press that down? That's why I like this little tape runner, because you can peel that up. See, it's hard. It's a weird angle, the way I'm doing this, because I'm skewed here. Alright. Well, I'm skewed anyway. I'm a mess. Okay, so now we're just going to attach this on here, and then it hangs over. And then, you know, if you've got a rubber stamp, you can do that. I just wrote stay warm, but you could, you know, there are some stamps that come that are nice, like skinny, long skinny. So you could write thank you, you could do whatever you want in there. But I'm just going to add another little bit of tape runner, only on half of this. And then, you know, just place it where you want and press down. And that is it. And I do also like using this in case I mess up, then I can pull it off. But there you go. And then you also have this little piece that you could write in, or you could put a photo. You know, aren't these fun? So make a whole bunch of them. It's gonna look like people, you know, think it was really hard, but it wasn't. Now you know the secret. Okay, when you're done, do you have an example of where on the die to place the teacup? Let's do a teacup one. Let's do one. And I actually cut one, so let's just make another card. Where did I put my thing here? And let's just fold up another card. Does that match on here? Yeah. I think it stands out more on the craft. So again, I'm just going to randomly do this at 2.5. Like I said, you could do it at 2, you know, it doesn't matter, but I'm going to do 2.5 and 4 5/8. And really, you know, you're just folding like this and folding like that, and that's it. 4 1/4, you know? Magic. You are after a new paper trimmer. Oh, Chris, I'll tell you what, I really love my Caterpillar. I know they're expensive. And now they don't make, I don't know for sure, but I think that they're plastic. They're not the metal, which I do like the metal. It's light and, you know, it is one of my favorites, but I use it all the time. Okay, so here is the same idea, but we're just going to use the teacup. And then, I mean, this is how easy. You know, a little tape on half of it. And there you go. And I didn't cut a spoon, but I think the spoon would be cute. You know, or you could have the spoon like somehow coming, I don't know, or maybe over here. I don't know if I have any more of that paper, but I did not cut a spoon. But you get the idea. You could make little, you know, steam coming up out of here and, you know, write your message or inside here, say, you know, I don't know, have a cup of tea with me. I don't know. Off the top of my head, no good. But that's how it works. But let's do the one for little Catherine, because I kind of want to see how that works. And I think I might, you know what, let's try that one on white. I think that would stand out. Yeah, what happened with this was, I don't know what happened. I think I dropped it. So I just added some tape on here to hinge it, and that's why it looks that way. Okay. Let's cut this down to 8.5 by 5.5. I think I had a little extra here. And you'll see, if it's going to feel a little bit different, which you're not going to feel because you're not here with me to do it, but trust me when I say, the thing about it is there's that resistance, and that's what I like about the 65-pound paper, because it does spring up, but not like this. I mean, this stuff just does not want it, but let's see. Maybe it will. Make me a liar. I don't know. Alright, it just feels so rich though. Alright, one of your favorite supplies, Martha's scooping pan. I know, it is really good. I did get another bone folder, and it's the, this one. And what I like about it is this thing here, it's supposed to not leave marks on your paper. Now, I don't notice anything, but I have noticed where it's kind of shiny. You know, but this looks fine. Okay, and let's find little baby picture, which is now buried under everything. Yay, unbelievable. All right, here we go. All right, let's maybe let's do a piece of foam in here just for the heck of it. Because I do like the thought. I don't know, do you think that's too busy? I think it's good that it would be on white. I mean, I could go like that. All right, let me just cut a, oh, that's the new mandala, guys. The new shape. All right, here is my, and I'll show you a lazy shortcut that I do too. When I'm only cutting one piece out of here, I'm just gonna take my short cutting pads, and as long as they're under the part that I'm trimming, I don't worry about it. I don't take out the long cutting pads. All right, so here's my foam. So I'm just gonna do that. I have other stuff, but it's just easier to cut the whole thing. And then I might trim off a little bit so it doesn't stick out from around the edges. But I do love this piece. I use it a lot. And then you also have this nice little oval here. Okay. All right, Catherine. Now let's see if it's stretched. Nope. Oh. See, if you don't get it exactly right, then that's when you trim off around the edges. It's not going to matter. Little surgery here. Oops. I mean, the point that you want to do is just to raise it up a little bit. All right, that ought to do it. Now let's stick these together. Here's our card. Caterpillar, thank you. Hey, Rizwana, how are you? What is the frame from, please? This is from the Trinket Box die, which if you don't have it, I gotta tell you, this is a good one. Let's look at it. This has a bunch of separate parts, but when you make it, you can make a box like this, you can make a book, or you can make a frame. So that's why I like this die. Also, it comes with this mover and shaper in here. If you want to have just this plain, you know, outline shape of this, you don't put this in here. If you wanted to cut that little oval opening, then you can. You just leave it in. But one thing you have to remember, if you're not going to use it, put in a piece of foam or something so it will pop out. Otherwise, this gets stuck in there because there's nothing to keep it, you know, in the middle. But anyway, this is a really, really fun die. Trust me. There was something else I was going to tell you about this. I don't know. But this is just a nice, this could be a card base. This is the piece that you're going to use to build up the edge around the box. And then this here is the piece for the spine. Actually, this is my, yeah, we changed that. This one has, the next one we did has 5. Because I thought, just, anyway, that's my copy. That's a precursor. See how this one you have 5 sections. So look on here instead. Well, you can't see it because it's all reflecting. But anyway, this is the die. It's really cool. I think I have 3 or 4 in my Etsy store. So that's what I use, sorry. So this one, actually, maybe that would be, oh, I don't know. I still like that. All right, let's add this to the back. Just quickly. I don't know why. I feel like I'm working really messily today. You just don't want this white around the edges. Let's see how that looks. And it's stretchy, so you can always just kind of smooth it around with your hands. Yes, look at that girl. Could do a shaker too, wouldn't that be cute? All right, so I'm just gonna kind of give myself a little guideline for where I want to trim this. I think that's pretty good. And then I'm just gonna trim this down, and I'll go a little bit inside that. And I can still have room to adjust. I can see my lines. So what are you guys watching on Netflix? We are almost done with the Halifax, the Last Tango in Halifax. We're kind of sad. We only have two more to watch. All right. Let me know if you have any good ones. It looks normal. Okay. Look at that. All right, so let's just put a little bit of tape around here, and then we can make our card. Did I run out of, oh, I ran out of stuff. Hang on. Got another one. And then you might want to put something on the back of this because you're going to see, let's see, oh, baby Catherine. She's adorable. Oh, no, I didn't do that right. But see, I'm glad because, it must have been off. All right, well, there is such a thing as scissors. Did I cut the wrong side off? No. What do you guys think? You've been binge? Oh, Bridgerton. How was that? Okay, that looked similar. That came up. Yes. Oh, yeah, good. Virgin River. Yes, I saw that. That was good. I think there's a new season. We haven't seen it yet. Good cliffhanger for third season. Oh, which one? Bridgerton? Okay. Anyway, there's our baby. And then, isn't that adorable? I think, you know, it's simple, but it's really just cute. You don't even really have to add. You could emboss this, but I just like it like this. So let's just put a little bit of tape on here, and we're done. Look at that. Maybe a little ribbon. Should have had this for her birthday. We just gave her presents, which she liked. Yeah, see, I might cover the back, but I don't know. Who's looking there? What do you think? Isn't it fun? I know. That little baby, she's getting so big now. Yeah. You know what? This does feel nice. I take it back. I would use 110, you know, for ones like this. Yeah. So, tiny nameplate. Yes, you know what? I could do 2000, all right, yeah, that would be cute too. But I mean, with those stamps, I was just thinking of the stamps I got to put like a little metal plate or something down here. 2000, well, she was born in, actually, when was she born? 2019, because she was December 31st, so yeah. Rosemary and Thyme, okay. Oh, they're on YouTube. I just got, guys, today I got, well, my husband had it. All this time I've been, those stupid ads, I have been clicking through every ad. And I said to my husband, I am so tempted to get that YouTube Premium. And he's like, I have it. I said, you have that? And he's like, yeah, it's great. You don't have to watch any of the commercials. I said, well, I didn't know we were doing that. And so he added me. I mean, you had to pay more for the family plan, but it is so worth it already in one day. No stupid commercials. So I have been watching YouTube Premium today and loving it without ads. Yeah. A little stamp metal tag, yes. It would be adorable. Yes, thank you. Grace and Frankie. Yeah, I stopped watching that for some reason. But yeah, I mean, these are simple. This one's a little more complicated, but, you know, not that much, guys. So, I might make some for my mom. I gave her some, but they weren't really handmade. I just had some boxes of, she just wanted plain cards. But I might make her just some nice special ones with her grandkids on them. But then she won't want to give them away. Well, I'll make her some cards. Or maybe I'll bring stuff. I have to go up this weekend. And so maybe we'll make some cards together. Because now that she's back, she's better. You know, she wants to do stuff. Oh, we did this too. That one is not fancy at all, but you get the idea. You could do some fun stuff with this. So if you guys, now, like I said, we're doing this, I'm still planning to do a day. Yes, Helen, I'm working on ideas for the classes, or the, you know, I may do them separately. I'm not sure yet, but yes, I am working on that. I also have a whole bunch of deadlines going on right now. I need art for my Sizzix 4th quarter release. It's due on the 15th, so I have to get working on that. I know what I'm doing, I just have to draw them out and test them. So, yes, she's doing great. She's doing great, Charlotta. Vince is not doing so hot, but I mean, he's 95. Poor guy. So, you know, anyway. So I'll be back on, yeah, I know, laughing is definitely good, Glum. I will be back on Thursday, and not sure what we'll do, but be watching the blog. We should have a post out tomorrow, and we're doing cards all month on the blog. So take a look at what the team is doing. If you get ideas, go ahead in the fan club and share them with us so we can all, you know, make some cards this month, okay? Lilyhammer. Okay, never heard of that one. A blizzard fold. Ooh, Gale. You know, that sounds familiar. I think I have seen it, but I don't know if I've tried it. Oh, thanks, Jen. Yeah. So, all right, guys. Time for dinner. Ugh. I don't know what to cook. We had hot dogs last night. Pfft. Maybe I can... I don't know. I don't want to push my luck. All right, you guys have a great evening, too. I want to go out and eat somewhere, but I'm trying to be good, but I'm not trying that hard. I need to get myself into the... I need to get motivated. I'm just not. Anyway, thanks for coming, guys. We'll see you on Thursday at 4 o'clock, okay? Take it easy. Have a great night. Bye.